One ringing.
Yes, I'm looking for a Alexis Ford, please.
Speaking.
Hi, is this the same Alexis Ford who stuck a vuvuzela in her front pipe?
I guess.
Yay! Round of applause, Alexis Ford on the phone. Woo!
Welcome to the Ham Radio Show.
What do you mean welcome? She's been here before, Joe. We don't have to welcome her. She is literally she's synonymous with this show now. You don't understand. She is part of the history of this show. She was part of the firing.
Part of the demise.
Part of the demise and then the rebirth.
I think I also squirted a little on your face.
You wanted to squirt on my face.
To squirt.
And then what happened was it came out of your vagina like a soft serve machine at Carvel all over my chair. Which was one of the reasons why I think I got yelled at more.
And they wouldn't let us keep the chair.
No, they would. Yeah, after you already marked your territory, they wouldn't let us keep the chair.
What did they do with the chair?
I don't know. We got asked by many people, by the way, have seen the video. It's one of your, I think it's one of your greatest pornos you've ever shot. It's Alexis Ford versus the Vuvuzela. In the end of the video, by the way, for anyone playing at home, by the way, we're talking to Alexis Ford, the beyond beautiful. She's ridiculously beautiful. Porn star, penthouse pet. Your list of accomplishments are through the roof. I can't even throw out everything. Is Alexis Ford. You are. There is no doubt here.
Jen is watching the video as it speaks.
Yeah, we have an actual girl on the show, and she's watching the video of you have sex with the Vuvuzela as we speak. So she wants to prepare.
Which the link is on our Facebook page.
Is her hand
that's why
in her
it's on
pants?
Facebook.
I don't know, Jen. Did you ever want to fondle yourself to a girl, Jen?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm watching something.
All right, she's watching.
Keep talking
me,
to Alexis.
me and you will talk right now. She's actually watching it as we speak. I don't want to interrupt her because she might rub her clitoris during this. I don't want to interrupt her. So the last
I don't know
time,
why girls are scared of girls.
I don't know why.
No,
You're
it's
not.
It's not scared.
Well, what is it
It's
then?
non-interest.
You've never so you just crave the penis.
I like the penis.
You love the penis, but she loves the penis too.
You never
that's fine.
fantasized about girl on girl action?
You have so much in common with Alexis.
I do?
You both have vaginas. You both like the penis. You both have pulses.
And
What more?
imagine if you know how to, like sometimes a guy doesn't know, how to make you orgasm, but a girl knows exactly what feels good. So if you're with another girl, she'll know exactly what you like.
You see, she's teaching you that if you can eat box the way that you like to eat box, then you're going to know how to eat box the best, and thus I can't compete with a girl in the eating box department. So why would you not want that? Jen is actually, she's licking her lips to the movie right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I don't want to drop.
You had to ask Alexis a question, didn't you?
Oh, I want to ask what your side of the story was, because after what happened, just to fill everybody in, just to give them the backstory, Alexis, we had you on, I don't even remember when it was. It was, I want to say...
Probably a year ago.
Probably a year ago, yeah. And we had you on in the studio. It was when the World Cup was ending, so it corresponds with that. We had you on. We were playing a little game that many people have heard of called "What Could We Stick in Your Box?" We had you on, and you were then representing, I believe, Adam and Eve. And
I was.
You were, and you were coming in, and we had Adam and Eve products that were in them. We had double-sided dildos and all that kind of great stuff. And then on top of everything, we had because the World Cup was ending, we had a Vuvuzela loaned to us by a radio legend, which I don't know if I could say his name on the air, but it rhymes with Jim Kerr. And it was actually his Vuvuzela. And you decided, you picked the Vuvuzela. You decided to then have sex with the Vuvuzela in our studio. And beautiful stuff.
And it was legendary.
And it was legendary. It was never before done on radio that ever a beautiful girl would have sex with an inanimate object in honor of the greatest World Cup sporting event. It's a soccer game that everyone seemed to have loved.
I don't see the connection. But
I don't see one either. I'm just trying to make it sound important.
Just checking.
And then...
It felt really good. I mean, anything hard, long, and stiff up my
balls.
That feels real good.
Well, you know, it turns out you don't need balls.
No.
It really turns out you don't need balls. You just need the shaft.
Yeah, the balls.
Well, sometimes I like when the balls slap.
Well, of course, the balls slap, but that's if you're actually having real sex. Like me and you, when we have sex, you like when my balls slap your front area and behind.
Yes.
You enjoy
that.
Then
I know that means you're pounding me really hard, and I can hear the ball slapping.
And
you don't hear the ball slapping, that means you're not going in deep enough.
No, I'm not doing my job. If when you turn around and you say, Eddie, I don't hear your ball slapping, I know I'm not doing my job.
Yes.
And I like to love you the way you like to be loved. That's what I like to do. So
if a girl's going down on you and she's not, showing the balls love, then she's not really doing a good job.
No, she's not doing a good job. And thank you for giving the public service announcement to all women. If you ever seen the movie, what is that, Old School, when Andy Dick says, mind the stepchildren, girls, pay attention to that, please. Mind the stepchildren. We like our balls played with. Even when you're riding on top. Here's another thing. When you're riding on top, you're doing, I always enjoy reverse cowgirl. Favorite position I like to put some girls in. And I enjoy when a girl is just, when she has nothing else to do, but she's riding your cock, why not just play with the balls? You're not doing anything else. Play with the balls.
And especially the little, sometimes, some guys like little fingering, but some guys don't. But that little area right between the ass and the balls,
the gooch.
It's like the hidden, it's like the secret.
The gooch must be played with. That is a goddamn guarantee. I brought that up.
Can't you play with your own?
I had this conversation. No, you can't.
You can't.
You can't. It's like tickling yourself. You can't do it. You could try to tickle yourself, but you can't tickle yourself.
Tongue just licking that area right between the balls
and the
ass while stroking the cock feels amazing to men. At least men that I've been with.
And if you're not jerking off yet, I guarantee you we're going to make you jerk off later because that was hot. I'm just saying. Now, I
like to gag on balls. I like to stick both the balls in my mouth and get suffocated by balls.
Wait, so you like to take the shaft and the balls in your mouth?
No, just the balls.
I like to have the fucking balls in my mouth, both balls. I like to try to stick everything in my mouth at one time. I did a scene with Evan Stone before.
Oh, and he's got a big old penis.
Evan Stone has the biggest balls in the industry. His balls.
Jen, write that down. Evan Stone has the biggest balls.
Evan Stone, biggest
balls in the business.
He's got the biggest balls in the business.
Got it.
And he stuck his balls in my mouth, both of them at the same time. And I literally gagged on his balls. And I don't really gag.
Now, that's the ultimate compliment from a woman.
Yeah.
We don't care. That's the whole thing. Women, we don't care, by the way, if we have because I don't have a huge penis. I'll be the first one to admit it. But
why would you?
No, because I like to be truthful on the show. I like to be true. Unlike you, with your shallow vagina.
Go ahead.
I like to be open and honest with the audience and tell you that to all the women out there, even if we don't have a huge one like Danny, what you want to do is just pretend like you're choking on it. We want to hear noises.
Gotcha.
We want to hear.
The fact that you know that Danny has a small penis scares
No, Danny has a giant penis. I have a small penis.
How do you know? Oh,
I've seen Danny's penis.
I forgot about that. I've been trying to burn that.
Yeah, you
image
definitely want to moan while you're sucking. Guys love to hear
See?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, all that.
See how much you have in common?
On it. Just pretend. Even
Alexis,
if it's the smallest cock in the world. Just
do it again.
Wait, do it again. Make that noise again. Now, wait. Let her make the sucking noise.
No.
And then, Jen, you moan. No, Jen, you moan.
Not moaning.
And let Alexis make the sucking noise.
Let me hear Alexis.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Alexis, you like my balls? Yeah.
Go, Alexis, go.
Take it all. All 2 inches. You take it all.
Best 2 inches.
Best 5 minutes of your life. Take it all. Oh, yeah. But all right, so back on to what happened.
Let's get back to
Let's get back on subject. Stop thinking about rubbing her clit there, Jen. I have the story to tell here. All right, so now we're on the air. We do our bit. Now let's take you from what happened after that. Because now Alexis doesn't know what happened after it. I get brought into the office the next day.
Oh, she doesn't know this part.
She doesn't know this part. We talked after I had already been fired. Me and Alexis talked. I talked to her now what happened was Schwenker, who used to work, because I'm going to blow spots up today. I don't give a shit. Schwenker, who Jen has worked with before, he was our PD on our channel.
Oh, a cocksucker.
Yeah, he's a cocksucker. He's just a dick. He was more worried about him being a celebrity than he was worried about everyone else. So the moment when someone else did something cool, Wow, we were dicks. So he brings us into the studio. Well, brings me into the studio. Starts yelling at me directly because I'm the host. Starts yelling at me going, you're just a Howard Stern wannabe. Blah, 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 blah. All this stuff like, how dare you? You shot a porno in the studio. Oh, I don't, blah, blah. Oh, who the hell is Alexis Ford? First off, he doesn't know your work, and that was by far an insult. And he blah, 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 blah. And he's yelling at me and all that kind of stuff. And then I start flipping out at him going, like, literally, why would I not want to be a Howard Stern wannabe? First off, look at the success the guy's had in his career. How dare you? So back and forth, we just fight. Then I get told that, by the other douchebag of the day at that time, Nico.
Strap on your ninja boots.
Yeah, strap on your ninja boots. The GM of the company comes in, and he sits me down all nicey nice like Alexis, and he goes, everything's going to be fine. Just take down the video of Alexis Ford. Everything's cool. Don't worry about it. Just don't let this happen again. You crossed the line. Blah, 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 blah. Tell Alexis Ford thanks, but no thanks.
Winston Churchill peed on the line.
Yeah, Winston Churchill peed on the line. I don't see why I crossed some line. But. And your cum shot never shot out me. I dressed up for a splashdown, folks. If you watch the video, Alexis Ford versus the Vuvuzela, I put on a full poncho. Goggles. And I'm ready. I'm face deep in Alexis Ford's snatch.
But nothing happened.
She dribbles. It was like when Dick Clark eats applesauce. That's what it looked like. It went, and fell right out of her vagina.
So no squirting. Okay.
Link, like I said, is on our Facebook, or you can go to hamradioshow.blogspot.com.
Or just Google the Alexis Ford versus the Vuvuzela. Feel free.
Why would you wear goggles? Wouldn't you have wanted it right in your face?
Well, I said I'd take the splashdown because she was telling the world at this point, well, she was having, at the same time, phone sex with a Canadian.
Oh,
if you remember correctly.
She's international.
We had a Canadian on the phone. Alexis Ford's having phone sex with him. At the same time, she's shoving a Vuvuzela in her snatch.
She's a multitasker.
I'm on the floor, kneeling right near her face. She goes, by the way, I might squirt. But Billy covers all the computers in garbage bags.
Cover everything up, yes, to be safe.
Literally wanted, because we don't know how fast she can spray.
Billy is like Mr. Safety. I love it.
Billy's the guy. Alexis, I don't know if Alexis remembers it. You remember the guy that looks like Steven Seagal on a bender? You remember that guy?
Yes.
Okay, that guy.
Oh, I have fucking cum dripping out of my pussy right now.
She has cum dripping out of her pussy now. Thinking about you, Billy.
Great.
From this morning.
Just keep.
I just literally got out of bed and I had like a big load. I have no underwear on, just a bra.
You never have underwear on.
I know this is off subject. I came home. I guess I got fucked.
You guess you got fucked? You don't remember?
I remember because I took 2 shots of NyQuil.
So somebody drugged Alexis Ford, fucked her.
Dripping out.
So wait, save it in a bag and mail it to Danny. I want to analyze.
Do you still have the same boyfriend that you showed up with?
The Puerto Rican guy?
On and off.
I don't know.
He's in the picture, but not.
Well, if you want to fast forward the story, to the point where I supposedly crossed the line when I'm fighting with management, I did bring up the fact that Alexis and her Puerto Rican knife-wielding boyfriend were in the studio, and they wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
Right after that. That was just the appetizer for Alexis Ford. She's banging the Vuvuzela, and she's like, oh, this is I'm so wet. Oh, God. I'm going to squirt. Then she dribbles like Dick Clark with the applesauce. That happens. And then she goes, let's top it off by having sex. And I had to put the kibosh on that, Jen.
You stopped it. You see,
so there was a line that
line.
I knew that in radio, no matter what, you couldn't cross.
Right.
But I never heard of a girl playing with herself being a line. So I stopped that happening. And I can bet you that guy probably had a big old dick. Because to have Alexis as your girlfriend, you got to satisfy that thing.
I believe he did say we did talk about that.
But you didn't get any credit for that.
No. Yeah, that I got the kibosh. Because what happened was, Alexis, the guy that fired me for personal reasons. He didn't like me.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just used me as
he used you as the scapegoat. And that's wrong.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I should fuck him in the ass with that.
I wouldn't fuck him in the ass with your dick and Billy Pusher.
But the funny thing about that, Alexis, is after that they told us the higher up said we needed to.
Oh yeah, we got told. I got told by that douchebag that the owner of the company, the owner of the radio station, said that I was too much of a liability, and I was getting fired. Meanwhile, 2 days later, from France, I get an email asking me why the hell I was fired. And I know for a fact that someone's going to play this for Nico, and he's going to not admit any of this. I have the emails from France, Nico. I also have the email that you sent around. So why don't you stop playing the bullshit games? Because trust me, like I said before, I love playing games. Love it. So feel free.
Yeah.
And I got Alexis Ford, who knows, because I talked to her right after it happened. Because when I was asking her...
upset.
She cried. Because I was asking... Danny was like, "Oh, can we put this up in the thing?" I'm like, "Let me get consent from Alexis Ford because it's her image going on our website having sex. That let's make sure that we're doing this all legal like." And she gave the consent, and she was all happy. And then we talked right after I got fired from that. In the same correspondence, I'm like, "Oh yeah, by the way, they fired us for that." And she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean?" Da, 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 da. And she was really on our side. Yeah.
I was like, "That's real lame."
Saying,
it wasn't like was banging all you guys.
I wish.
Not to mention we were on uncensored format.
Yeah.
Too.
Where we can say fuck, shit, bitch, slut, dirty, smelly cunt. We can say whatever we want. Jen said fuck about 4 times on the show today. You can say whatever you want. That's the whole point.
That's why we can't figure out where was the line.
Where was the line in the sand? When did I pee on the Marines? When did that happen?
Kids will be kids.
Yeah, kids are just kids. I mean, it wasn't like she was lining us all up in size order and playing our penises like a pan flute, which I really hoped she was going to do as an encore.
That wouldn't have crossed the line.
Oh, no, that would have been fine.
Would have been a short.
I would have.
I think he just wanted to be you. He was jealous that he was not on his knees with the goggles. And
he was so jealous. He was so because his show. If it wasn't for people like Bland's and Shelley Rome, who you don't really know, the people that actually did shit on his show, then he wouldn't have had a show. Him and his little faux hawk wouldn't have had a show. So he could go suck a bag of dicks. To quote Louis C.K., suck a bag of dicks. But what's funny is
you get a bunch of haters.
And what's funny is the first idea probably wouldn't have got us fired. The first idea was that we were going to take, and I don't know if Alexis remembers this, we were going to take a roll of cookie dough, have the Toe House Challenge.
Yes.
We were going to take the Toe House cookie dough, take it out of the wrapper,
right?
Have her fuck herself with it.
That's kind of soft.
Wait. Have her fuck herself with it.
Yeah.
Jizz all over the cookie dough. Chop up the cookies. Make them in the oven. And then we were going to eat them.
Yo, you would have gotten fired for that, I think. Yeah.
Cum cookies, I don't know, would have got us fired compared to a girl. Well, that's what I'm saying. So a girl having sex with a vuvuzela, that gets me fired?
That would have been sponsored by Nabisco's new Nabisco.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Tit snacks.
Tit snacks. Ooh, tit snacks.
I think I still want to do that. Cum cookies.
Well, when we have a real, when we're on Sirius, when that happens, we will invite you for the first episode to make cum cookies. To show them what they just hired, we will get cum cookies.
Might be your last show.
It might be our first and last show. But we will make it happen. I swear to you, I vow to you.
Elise will go out with the bang.
Damn right.
And we'll all eat some cum cookies. I'll make sure I have a real big warm load in my pussy.
Nice.
So extra creamy, the cookies.
Yeah, but it's got to be your load. I don't want to have some...
She's saying that. She's going to save up. She's going to,
Yeah, I don't want... Yeah, but she could save up. She just had sex last night and doesn't remember. She has dude's load. She's queefing right now, and out is coming... Who knows
it was
who's
more
come?
like NyQuil sex. Have you ever had sex on NyQuil?
Yeah, you just... Oh, sorry.
What?
It's kind of like...
I mean, no.
yeah. You remember it.
It's like you were date raped.
I remembered it. But
it's like you're date raped, right?
I just came back from fucking Los Angeles, and then I got stopped in Utah because I missed my flight, and I was like flying for 10 hours last night. And I actually have to go back to Vegas tomorrow. I came home for a day just to get some cock out here. And
I flew back with the cock. Because the cock out here is so much better on the East Coast than it is on the West Coast.
Well, Utah cock? Probably not so good. Yeah.
But you don't even remember the cock you got out here.
Aren't they all Mormons out there?
I don't know what goes on in Utah, but the airport was kind of interesting.
But the airport's where you get the good cock. Right at the airport. It's fresh. It's nice.
It's
Just gotta-
fresh, right off the plane.
So she doesn't remember anything from
No,
last
so
night.
as according to Jen, you've gotten date raped on the NyQuil, and you don't
what
remember.
That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like.
I probably raped the guy because I'm usually very horny whenever I start taking NyQuil or
You're always
Ambien,
horny.
like fucking little hornball. So all I
Alexis-
know is I woke up and I'm like, fuck, my pussy's super wet.
Do you remember when we were at Laney's book signing and you showed us your vagina like in the middle of the club? She's like,
Yeah, I don't ever wear underwear.
She never wears underwear. She's the perfect girl. By
It's
the way,
easy access. It's like, why even wear underwear? You have to take it off anyway.
damn
So you
right.
might as well
Here,
just
round of
not
applause for
wear it.
that.
Save a step.
Save a step.
Save a
Just
step.
take off the underwear. Just leave it
don't
off
wear the
forever.
underwear.
Yeah, forever. You just take it off forever. So she's literally like, she's in a club, and the first line out of her mouth, like I said before, was, "Oh, by the way, not wearing underwear, and I have 2 loads still inside of me." Wow! Wow!
So she doesn't need hot rods.
No, her vagina is like a piggy bank. It just holds him in. She doesn't let him out until she like queefs or pees. I
I
don't
was
know.
going to say, because she's got to let it out sometime.
Yeah. Do you just like, what do you do? Do you wring out your pussy? How do you get it out? I don't know how that works with girls, because all my loads never really make it in.
It
sometimes.
just comes out.
It's like a sperm bank.
Well,
man.
it
She can
comes
sell it.
out. It depends how far. Like last week, I did a shoot for Browsers, and we did an internal pop. But when they do it, they don't come in so deep because they have to show it for the camera.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, something about a guy coming inside me like turns me on. It's
Me
like,
too. I mean, yes. What?
You just like, you're in the moment. It's like, why pull out? Sometimes, okay, good facial, whatever. But if you're really into the guy, you want to
I
just get
love
that
her.
load just shot right inside you.
That's
Why waste it on the outside?
That's the first thing that Jen said to me this morning. She's like, "Why waste it?
Don't waste it.
Don't waste it. Just put it inside. Save it." So you don't
It's good moisturizer. I'm telling you, my skin. People tell me I'm glowing. My hair grows. Like I never take vitamins. My nails grow.
Well, you're always full of protein.
Yeah.
I'm protein. Yeah, I have probably an overdose of protein.
She's like a human steak. She's just all protein.
She's all marinated.
Her labia look like a 12-year-old. They're so tight and young. It's beautiful.
I just got turned on.
I got turned it on.
She's marinated in protein.
She's probably masturbating while we talk to her right now. I mean, just saying.
Well, I'm looking. I'm looking down.
You're looking down at the vag? It's nice.
I'm looking at my dad.
Do you have to do jumping jacks sometimes to get it out? Because I figure, if I shop, because I'm on the hot rocks. I don't know if you know the hot rocks. And I'm shooting grappling hooks to the back of your, I can hit your tonsils from inside your vagina, is what I'm shooting right now. So what I'm saying is, if I did that, it'd probably be in there for a week.
Well, the difference between internal in the pussy and internal in the ass is that pussy usually comes out within a few, maybe 5 minutes, especially if you pee and you just see it all floating to the top. And I
Jen's
always
nodding her
laugh.
head.
No, she's right.
For some reason, I find it funny when I just see all the cum on the top. I'm like, look, it's all your kids just going
It's all
on
your
top of my
kids.
head.
It's all your kids.
Say bye-bye. But if it's in the ass, sometimes that shit doesn't come out for a day or so.
Now,
it doesn't come out to the next day. You're like, okay.
Does it come out if you have a strong fart? Will it come out with that? If you just yeah, so I was making eggs this morning. Does it come out and you go, oh, my pants are wet?
Shart out cum.
That's awesome. That's
Well,
awesome.
we have a friend of ours that enjoys the anal sex.
Yes, we do. And then she told me that she has to poop right after it. So my imagination is, once you get into the
See, I
pooper...
like it to stay inside.
who doesn't?
I like it to marinate it. I'm telling you, it's a really good source of protein. Women really should just stop taking all vitamins.
What are you making, chicken marsala in your ass? Listen, you're not marinating it. You're just taking a cock in the ass and he came. I mean, come on now.
And then his cum is full of nutrients and protein, and
she's making this sound like a health ad.
Butthole.
She savors the flavor. Like
So diet tip.
She can taste it from her asshole up.
It comes out 2 days later, and she reminisces about it.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh,
guy.
that was Billy. Yeah, that's a little Billy in the ass. That Steven Seagal looking son of a bitch. But what's funny, I gotta ask is now, like Jen was just saying, we have a girl that we know that takes it in the pooper.
Loves it.
Loves it in the duper. Loves it in the duper.
You
have to clean futon things for that. Loves it in the pooper. And she said automatically, like 5 minutes later, she's got to drop a deuce. Now, she's very small in the ass region, where you are nice and curvy and you got a nice fucking fat ass. I want to put a dinner plate on it. It's so nice. Now, when you take it in the pooper from that way, do you have to poop right then, too?
Well, I mean, if you're a real anal lover and you want to do it the proper way, you wouldn't have to poop afterwards because there would be nothing in your butt, because if there was shit in your ass, then the guy would have it all over his dick, so you wouldn't really have to poop after you.
Who said we don't learn you nothing?
You have nothing in your intestines.
So you got to go through a colon cleansing first.
You get like an animal.
You have to. Usually it comes out for me the next day. You make a poop, and then you see the poop covered in a white coating, and then you're like, oh, okay, there's the fucking cum all over the poop.
There's the fucking cum. I see it. It's in the bowl.
I didn't imagine that last night. It did happen.
Now, do you get up? When you wipe? Because this is now we're on the subject. When you wipe your ass, do you look at the poop first? Do you see what you created like everyone else, I think, does? Do you get up and go, there's the poop, there's the cum, I see it.
Everybody looks at their poop.
Thank you. Good answer. Good answer. Looking at poop. Good answer.
There's
I mean, you're like, okay, I made a pretty good dump today, or,
Yeah, see, I'm proud of my poop. I look at it, and I want to put a flag in it and go, that's mine. I made that.
Rick Perry wouldn't like
Rick Perry would call it Niggerhead Ranch, but I would friggin' I go right in there.
Kids will be kids.
I think everybody at one moment in their life has taken a picture of their poop.
We wanted to play. They turned us down for a game. We wanted to play a game on the show where everybody would take a picture of their poop, put it on the wall, and then somebody would have to guess whose poop that was. Like they go, oh, that's Danny's poop.
And that didn't get picked up?
No, it got turned down as an idea.
You take a headshot of everybody, and then you have a contestant put the
picture next to the poop.
I'm surprised I didn't pass.
No, I don't think Jem wants to play the poop game.
I'll do the guessing.
You want to guess?
I'll guess.
We'll do it. You want to come back next week? I'll take a picture of my poop. Next week we'll play Guess That Poop.
I probably still got one on my camera phone somewhere.
I have a dick picture. You want to see my penis? I'll send it to Alexis. Now that I have a number.
Alexis
we'll send it to
will love it, yeah.
Unless she'll laugh at it. She'll go, that's small. Stop
it. I love when I get dick pictures to this phone. I have two phones.
I'm back into the good part.
Her vibrator went off.
But sometimes I do get dick pictures to my phone.
Do you want me to send? I'll send a penis picture to you right now if you want.
Why do you want to make her laugh?
Because I like to cheer up a girl's day.
We are a humorist.
Send me a penis picture.
I will send you a penis picture. Not now because you're on the phone, but like later. I'll send you a picture of Danny's dick and say it's mine.
You should send me a picture of everybody's dick in the
show
right now, and I'll do pick that dick for each person.
That's a good game. We can do that with Alexis Ford. Pick the dick.
I like it.
But can you not show it to the public because I'm ashamed of mine compared to Billy says his is the size of $1, and Danny's got inches on us, so it's not fair because Danny's skinny, and God gave skinny guys longer dicks for some reason. It's not good. I have a big fat dick if it helps.
Is it like short and fat, or is it like?
Well, according to Lainey, it's not like she calls it traffic cone cock. I don't have that. I have just it's like maybe a Red Bull can.
Oh, that's good.
See, that's good.
A good size.
That's good.
I would fuck it.
She'd fuck it. She was gonna fuck a thing of Toll House cookies, so why wouldn't she fuck my penis? God damn it.
Because she could make cookies
What
afterwards.
if you wrap your penis in the Toll House cookie dough?
And then baked it?
I wouldn't eat it because Eddie's
I wouldn't eat
in it.
Yeah.
Even though it was like an Alexis,
I'm glad that's where Danny draws the line. I won't eat it because Eddie's
There's
dick
a
was in
lot
it.
of lines being drawn today. I don't
All right.
know.
So now that we've gone over the past, what's going on in the present and future for Alexis Ford? What's going on, baby? What do you got brewing? What's going on with you?
Well, I just finished coming back from LA, so I was shooting Porn Star Punishment, which was probably the most intense fucking scene I've ever done in my life.
What happened in that?
A forced blowjob, choking, my mouth started bleeding. I don't know if I bit my tongue. I thought my veneer had popped out, so I was like,
holy shit,
trying not to cut the scene, but I was like secretly like touching all of my teeth because I really thought maybe one of my teeth like popped out.
Wait a minute, slow down.
I had a foot on my head while getting bent over. Fucking.
Okay, that's funny. But the first part, what do you mean by forced blowjobs? They just ram their cock into your teeth?
They literally, like...
They put a gun to your head?
By
What did
your
they do?
fucking hair and just shoved their cock. And I had Manuel for a
that guy's
fucking cock.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's monstrous.
Yeah, so, I mean, it definitely was trying to stretch open my throat because he was shoving that thing in, like, and it's all forced. Like you can't say no in the scene or they have to cut it. But I was really into it. I don't know. I like to be abused and fucking taken. I'm submissive in sex, so I was totally turned on the whole time.
That would scare me.
The director
He
was
knocked your
like,
tooth out.
I can't believe you
Her
didn't
veneer,
cut
yes.
at all.
Holy shit.
But he knocked your tooth out?
No, my tongue was just like ripped open on the side. I don't know how it happened.
He Chris Browned her mouth.
Yeah.
Like, and not to mention, this guy Manuel, like, his cock is Chris Brown. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
Like, it dances, it fucking punches Rihanna. It's the same thing. It's the same guy inside of this poor girl's mouth. Has a fucking stupid hair coloring. It just bam, bam, bam. That's just disturbing to me. I don't know if I could jerk off to that.
I mean, it's for, a particular group of guys that like to see very rough, insane sex. I mean, it's like a lot of fish hooking, a lot of can't breathe.
A lot of
gagging.
That's always pleasant when you can't breathe.
So pretty much the rape community is going to enjoy this.
Well, it's the borderline between rape and really, 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 really hardcore sex. So, I mean...
I've never found a girl that liked me to fish hook anything on her.
And what was the name of the shoot again?
Yeah, what's the name of this movie?
Porn Star
like
Punishment. It's like pornstarpunishment.com.
What's the number?
I
Is
really
it like...
liked it.
Is it like Porn Star Punishment number 174? What's the number on
Well,
it?
it didn't come out yet.
Oh, it didn't come out
I
yet.
mean,
did it? Danny was going to watch it.
I just shot it Monday. And then...
So you're still pretty fucked up from
That's why she's on NyQuil.
Yeah, because she's having rape fantasy nightmares. His penis just kept coming at me. I didn't know what to do.
So what else have you been up to?
What else are you? You're up for...
I like NyQuil. I like to take a little shot of it before I go to bed.
She would be so much better than Drew Brees, like hawking NyQuil. You take your NyQuil and then you just see a dude come in and go like this. Zip. NyQuil. The aching, smoking, sleeping. Oh my God, my ass is bleeding. So you can wake up in a better morning medicine. That's pretty much what's going to happen.
There you go.
Greatest commercial ever starring Alexis Ford. Now you're up for some AVNs and stuff like that?
I am up for, I think, 5 or 6 nominations, and then I'm up for 3 fan voting nominations. So, but AVN, it's pretty political, so hopefully I win. But at the end of the day, everything in this world is political. But
yeah, the blowjob far impressive.
I'm up for best squirting series, so.
Best what series?
Yeah, what is she doing? What?
Best squirting series.
Best squirting series.
Oh, okay.
Followed by...
Followed by, I like to threaten you with my giant penis series. That's nice. Take this
and
giant
then
cock.
For the fan voting, I was up for Twitter Queen, which hopefully my Twitter people who... I feel like we have a relationship on Twitter with each one of my tweets, but...
My tweets?
Hopefully... Yeah, I call them my tweets. It's almost like peeps, but I changed it to
But she
tweets.
changed it up. You see what she did there?
She did.
Changed it
And
up.
I see people say it. I feel like I was the original person to say tweets, and then I see people, saying the same thing. I'm like,
Should've
you're
copyrighted.
so
You should have copyrighted it.
I should have copyrighted that because
Billy's going to steal it now. He's going to have Steven Seagal. He's going to have his sweeps. His Steven Seagal tweeps. Sweeps. All right, so what else you got coming up? What's coming up really right now, though? What's the next big thing for Alexis Ford besides a penis?
Well, she's going out to Vegas.
A shower.
I'm going out to Vegas tomorrow. So I'm going back over, and then I'm going to L.A. next Monday, right after Vegas, again, to shoot for a World Cup promo for Penthouse.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Yes,
All right, what are we watching? Danny's watching. Is this,
That's Alexis.
That's Alexis sucking a mean dick. Is that your boyfriend, or is that, what is that, Danny? Who's that guy that she's banging? Does he have a name?
No.
He's got a rather small cock compared to most cocks in porn. But Alexis is just taking it. Look at that. Raw dogging in her mouth. Good job, Alexis.
Thank you.
You're slobbing. She does suck a dick. Dude, I have many Alexis Ford movies. And let me tell you, she takes it like a trooper.
I like the suck cock. I don't know. It's just, ever since I was 13, my sister gave me that book, How to Give Fellatio. So ever since then, I just kind of feel like I know all the tips. And
you want to give Jen a tip real quick? Give Jen a tip. What's the number one thing that girls do wrong when sucking a dick that you have just made your profession?
They don't spit, and they don't make it dirty, and they don't slap their face and tongue. They don't want to get a guy wants to see a real cocksucker, and they don't want to just see pretty. I don't want to mess up my lipstick.
That's Jen, yeah.
It's not.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's hot. If you have your fucking saliva, I'm known for having it just drooling out of my mouth because when it hits the back of your throat, it actually produces saliva. So you spit on it, you just suck it really hard, and sometimes you use your hands, sometimes you don't. It just look like you're into it, and then the guy will be like, fuck me. He's so hard, and I love feeling a guy's cock getting harder and harder in my mouth.
Me too. I mean, what?
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just started fantasizing, and I love it.
You kind of zoned
sorry,
off.
I got distracted.
You got zoned.
AlexisFord.net is my official site. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll go on Streamate and webcam, and that's just at Alexis Ford. And Twitter is my main source of getting to know me, which is just at Alexis Ford. And I usually update, wherever I'm doing appearances, feature dancing, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Alexis is a little out of it. Go get a towel. Wipe off Jen off of you.
She puts everything.
Oh, I know, it's all over my face.
Oh, God. So
my
hot.
God. It tastes so good.
If you can,
do you taste the coconut, Alexis?
Yeah, she puts coconut on her vag.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I can taste it.
It's like a fruit platter.
Tastes
So
like
nice.
a pina colada.
Oh, God. Anyone else really hard right now, or is it just me?